Welcome to another edition of For the Health of It. I'm your host, Corian K-Pad Paget, and today's guest is a JUCO national champion, NCAA national champion, and Super Bowl champion. Uh, I went to school with him at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College at Perk. Terrence TC Mount Cody. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How you been?
I've been good, man. I've been good. Man, just real quick, man, just run through some of your accolades, man. What brought you into football? How's life going for you? All that.
Shoot, the accolades, man. It's a bunch of them, man. It's a bunch of them. But you already mentioned the big ones. You
Right,
know, JUCO national champion, college. I mean, college national champion and Super Bowl champion.
right.
Um, well, I said three-time All-American.
Yep,
Um, SEC, two-time SEC first team
yep.
All-American, and there's so many other ones. I
Yeah.
can't really call them.
Man,
But
so,
hmm?
so a lot of people might look at your stats from the NFL and be like, man, dude only had like 87 tackles, but they don't realize that you played a much bigger role besides than just, getting tackles, right? Uh,
Hmm.
can you explain the role of a nose tackle?
Well, we do all the dirty work. We on a 3-4 defense or whatever. Nose guard is a very important role because you do a lot of dirty work, and you basically the unsung hero. So a lot of people ain't gonna notice because you probably get like a few tackles a game or whatnot like that.
Right, right,
But at the same time, you take up a lot of space or you demand a double team for those linebackers to run around and make plays.
right,
So a lot of guys get, and then on your other guys on the D line, they get a lot of 1v1s because they got to keep you in check so you don't just bully the center and stuff. So
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
you do a lot of dirty work and you don't get a lot of recognition for it.
Yeah, yeah. Is that a little or was that a little disappointing?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Because I started to understand the role when I was in Alabama playing for Coach Saban.
Right,
'Cause when I was at Perk playing, and I played the nose, but we played a shade.
right.
But it was more so I can kind of do what I want. But
Mm-hmm.
once you get in a very sound like 3-4 defense and stuff, so like where it depends on you to how good the defense will do in a game.
Right.
And so, I was able to be like at Perk, I had like more so like it was more so I was more so free to do what I wanted and stuff. But once I got the Alabama, it was more so I had to like play for the team instead of play for myself. So I
Right.
had to learn that.
Okay. Okay. Man, can you talk me through the differences between a 3-3-5 and a 3-4?
Well, 3-3-5. It can be a good defense and it can also be a bad defense. Well, because up front you gotta have some dogs to be to run a three
Right.
three five because 3-3-5, like I said, it can be bad, it can be good, but if you got some dogs up front, that front six and stuff, it can be a really good defense. But the 3-4, you could do it's multiple ways you can line that 3-4 up.
Uh-huh.
and there's multiple ways you can. It's a whole bunch of ways you can disguise it
Okay.
as well and stuff. So like you can either bring that linebacker on each. You can bring the linebacker up on each side and have them line up as a defensive end
Right.
and put that tackle in a shade. I mean that nose tackle in a shade
Right.
and stuff. So it can look like a 4-3, but it's like a hybrid 4-3
Gotcha.
and stuff. So and then you got that Jack and the Sam on the 3-4, and the on the 3-3, it's more so like those outside guys. They're like linebackers slash DBs
Right. Right. Right.
and stuff. So, but on the 3-3, it ain't you really can't disguise it like the 3-4.
Right.
So it's only like you either blitzing or you covering or
Right.
whatever and stuff. So on that three, but at 3-4, it became like especially Alabama and stuff. It became one of my favorite defenses
Mm-hmm.
because all the ways you can disguise it and all the ways because you don't know which backer's coming.
Right. Right. Right.
You
Okay.
don't know which backer and from either side. He can come from either side,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and a lot of times it's always the one that's down that's coming. But then Coach Saban, his defensive playbook is so big, man. So like it's 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 so many plays that he calls and so many plays that he hasn't called that he hasn't pulled out of his playbook. But there's so many ways that he ran that defense that I was even surprised. I was like, oh, I didn't know we
Okay.
can do that. I didn't know you had that and stuff. So
Right.
it's it's and then at the same time they got their similarities between the defense, between the 3-3 and the 3-4,
Right.
and you just to run that 3-3, you just gotta have some dogs,
Yeah.
especially and then both of them, they really depends on that man in the middle.
Yep. Yep. 100%, man. Do you remember Neil Broussard?
Neil, yeah, I remember Neil.
Yeah, man. So I'm at D'Iberville High School now. He's the defensive coordinator. He's running the
What?
3-3-5, man. Yep. This gonna be his first year there. He coming over from Biloxi. And yeah, he's running the 3-3-5. When I saw him and I just asked a couple of kids, I was like, oh, he's the D coordinator? I was like, man, Neil used to be the offensive lineman. Okay.
Offensive guard.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was a
offensive
guard.
guard. Yeah. And then they was like, yeah, he's running the 3-3-5. I was like, really? I was like, man, that's the defense we ran at Perk, man. Yeah, man. So it was funny. It's just seeing him, man. I get to see him. I've been off this whole summer. I haven't went up to the school or anything. I'm sure they've been putting in extra work, but I'm anxious and ready to see the work he's putting in with these guys for that 3-3-5. Yeah, man. But let's fast forward, man. You leave Perk, you go to Bama. Uh, let's see. Let's go a little bit into the NFL. You played against a couple of guys that you went to JUCO with, right? Uh,
hmm
you played against Chris White. You played against Tremaine Brock in the Super Bowl. What was
hmm
it like, man? Just seeing guys you started with, as we used to say, or as the kids say, got it out the mud with. What was it like just seeing y'all at the penultimate level?
Man, when I seen that those guys made it, man, I was excited because like after we left JUCO, we kind of was like it was kind of like starting over,
Right, right,
and so we all we all go to our own schools and we try to keep in touch. But those programs that get different, they're different and stuff. So especially the program I was in, I kind of had a feeling of what I was getting into, but then once I got there, I was like, oh, this, it's football 24 hours a day and
Right.
365 days a year.
Right.
And stuff. So it took up a lot of time. But once I realized, Chris, he was with the Patriots and stuff,
Yep.
and bumping into him, I was like, yo. And it was good seeing him. And then Brock, he at first I didn't know he was with the 49ers when he first came in.
Okay.
When he got into the league, but we played him in the regular season. They called it the Harbaugh Bowl.
Right. Yep.
So when I seen his name on the scouting report, I was like, Tremaine Brock. I was like, hold on, that ain't Brock, is it? And seen the picture, I was like, yeah, that's that man. But I ended up chopping it up with him after the game, and you know how competitive he is, man.
Of course.
And they lose, and so me and him went to talking. We got to talking after the game, and he was just upset, man. I was like, man, y'all mad? You mad, man?
Yeah.
Man, it's like, man, y'all shouldn't have won, man. Y'all shouldn't have won, man. And all of this, and I was like, hey, man. It is what it is, man. That's part of the game, man. You're gonna have one winner and one lose.
Right.
But I was happy to see that other guys made it from Perk when I was there and stuff, and that was just the best thing. And then being able to play against those guys and experience that level of football with those guys.
Right. Did you ever play against Vic Ballard? I know y'all weren't at Perk at the same time, but I think y'all were in the league a little bit together.
Is he the defensive tackle?
He was the running back for the Colts. He was the guy at the combine that like tripped over all the stuff at the combine during the 40. And then he had that one touchdown for the Colts where like he like jumped from the 5-yard line and dove in, like doing a crazy flip.
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to play against him.
Okay. I think you were talking about you were either talking about James Carmine. I don't think he ever made it to the league, but or John Jenkins. Both of them are defensive tackles and big guys, big guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think John is still playing right now. I want to say he played for the Raiders last year. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it was the Raiders. Man, he was built up like you. Don't take offense, but I think he was slightly more athletic than you, bro. Like, I like they gave him the ball in that jumbo package,
Mm-hmm.
and the Joker ran like probably about 15 to 20 yards, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, like I was like, oh God, like they gave it to him in the middle of the field, and then he broke loose like 15, 20 yards.
That's what's up, man.
Oh yeah, no, it was
ain't never give me the ball on that.
Right. But man,
But a lot of people.
What you say?
No, I was supposed to say, I was supposed to get the ball a few times at Bama.
Yeah.
But Coach Saban was like, it was me and him. We had cut a deal and stuff, so
yeah,
he was like, if you get down to 3, I'll let you run the ball. But like I was always 7 to 8 pounds from 350.
Oh
You
man.
never let me get that thing.
Oh man. Dang. So man, how many kids you got now, bro?
I got two daughters.
Two daughters. All right. One of them is about 10-ish, I guess.
Which you talking about the oldest or the youngest?
Yeah, the oldest one.
My oldest is 13.
What?
Yeah, I got a
Wow.
teenager.
Wow, bro. I did not know that. Okay, okay. And how old is the youngest?
She's 9.
Okay. Wow, man. Time is flying, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So what's it
And
like being a girl dad, man?
mm, it's fun. I will say it's fun,
Yeah.
but you gotta you gotta kind of like one thing. Once they get older and stuff, they get very independent,
Mm-hmm.
very independent.
Mm-hmm.
And but you kind of like gotta be stout with them because
Right.
they will and and they get I don't know, man. Girls, I don't know. They find a way, man, but they find a way to get everything they want, man. I don't know how it is, man. Especially my youngest, man. Oh man. Every time she asks me for something, man, I'll say no, but then I'm always buying it.
Right.
I'm always getting it for her or whatever.
Man. So I mean I'm a girl dad too myself, man. I got two. My oldest is 3, and then my youngest turns 1 on Wednesday. So we got a
Hmm.
we got a birthday party coming up this Sunday for her. So man, it's like you said, it's fun, man. It is very fun. Uh, my
And then
old
it's expensive too.
your boy, what?
Girls are expensive. I don't know why they say boys are expensive. Girls are expensive.
Like it's we got her in dance, we got her in tumbling, all that stuff adds up. You gotta, dude, the dance class, bro. I can't remember how much it costs, but I know the outfits by themselves like was a separate price for like $300. I'm like, bro, that's super expensive. And then she lost her shoes. I'm like, how you lose your shoes? You're freaking 2. I'm like, you ain't going nowhere but here and there. Uh, but yeah, so we had to replace the shoes, man. But I enjoy it, bro. I definitely enjoy it. You got any tips?
Um, One thing you have to, I would say, learn how to say no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then like both of my daughters, they both on travel volleyball and stuff. So
Okay.
they both in that. Then my oldest, she's 6'1" right now at 13 years old. So I
Wow.
got yeah, yeah.
You got her in basketball or just
No
volleyball?
volleyball. She likes volleyball.
Okay. Okay. Man, God rest his soul, Cruz Johnson, man. You remember him?
Man, that's my guy right there, man.
Yeah, man. His daughter is I think she's probably 15 now. She's going into the 10th grade. She's like 6'2", 6'3",
Mm,
and she is a beast on the basketball court, bro. Like
that's what's up, man.
certified beast.
That is what's up, man.
Yeah, when I didn't even realize that was his daughter, man. Because I went to school with the girl's mom, and
Hmm.
I'm I'm just looking. I'm like, that's. I was like, oh, okay. Well, first off, I didn't know who she was. The little girl was. I just seen the tall girl, and I was like, hey, that little girl tall. Like, golly. And then I heard the name. I was like, oh, okay. And then I started seeing people post her on Facebook, and I saw her mom post her. I was like, that's her daughter. So, okay. Now I said, hold up, bro, that's Crow's little girl, bro. And I was like, man, that is crazy. But yeah, man, a partner of mine that works at a local gym around here, community center, he was like, yeah, man, it is wild seeing everybody's kids like excel the way they're excelling, man. So Cruz's little girl is doing really well. Andre Watson got a son down here that's doing pretty well at linebacker and at the hurdles. Man, it is pretty funny seeing it, bro.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh, this Peanut. You remember Kelvin Bolden?
Yeah,
His son, man, he's a basketball player doing well. So it's just wild and funny to see, bro. All these people, like just the new generation, bro.
man, that's good to hear, man. That
Uh,
is good to hear.
man, shoot, even Danny. You remember Danny, the trainer?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
his son. Yeah, his son is doing well too, man. He's over at I want to say he's at one of the private schools over here, but he's doing well at football, and I think he's transitioning to golf, and he's doing really good. Like I want to say he went to state for golf, but don't quote me on that. But he's doing well at everything he's doing too. But it's like I said, man, it's just appreciative, I guess, or satisfying. Satisfying is the word I'm looking for to see everybody doing so well, man.
That is good, man, to see how everybody's dang.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay prayed up, man, and make sure I can lead my girls down that same path of some kind of success, bro.
Mm-hmm. And they're gonna look for the dad, look for dad for guidance or whatever. It's a lot of things. And then one thing I realized I had to, you got that I do show the little tough guy role and stuff like that. So, don't be emotional around my kids and all that.
Right, right,
But it took me a while to realize it's okay to let my guard down and stuff like that with them. It's okay to whatever, be emotional with them as well and stuff. So
okay,
took that's one thing I realized about my girls. Well, when I had my first girl,
right,
so I realized like, oh, I ain't gotta you know, be that tough guy and stuff like that. Have so my daughter think like my dad is this and that and stuff like that. So like, I can be emotional with her and stuff like be understanding and all that stuff.
right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. Now, I try, man. I try with my little girl, man. It's funny because she'll say something to me, and like she'll say kind of rude, like, "Daddy, I want, like, say she wants a Lunchable. Daddy, get me a Lunchable." I'm like, "Excuse me?" And then she'll be like, "Daddy, can I have a Lunchable, please?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, you better come correct." Like, it is,
Yeah,
man. Like, but yeah, it's cute. It's cute for a second, but I'm like, nah, bro. Like, it's not. One, I hate to say what my mom or anybody else parent would say. I'm not your little friend, right? Uh, I'm daddy first. But I definitely let them know, hey, there's that line. Even as a 3-year-old, we ain't finna cross that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's because you got to teach them that and stuff. That's why I said, you got to be stout with them because the girls will try you.
Yes, sir. And
They
they
will.
know how to play on those emotions, bro.
Yep.
They really really do. Like my daughter, when I fuss at her, she'll start crying and she'll be like, "Daddy, I need a hug," and I'm like, "Oh man." It's like I don't not want to hug my daughter, but I know all she's doing is trying to play at my emotions at this time too. So gotta work
Yep.
on that, man. Ooh, I almost lost my train of thought. Man, you were big into gaming, bro. I remember you used to play when I used to come over to your dorm. You used to play 2K, and I want to say Call of Duty
Yeah.
and
It was a bunch of them. Played
Madden.
the Yep. Played the Madden. Played the NCAA.
Okay, okay, good, good. Okay, I wanted to make sure it was NCAA. Okay, all right,
And we played the Halo, all that stuff,
right,
man.
right, right. So are you still into gaming?
Yeah, I still am. That's
Okay,
that's still something I do on my free time.
Okay, okay. What you gaming with lately, bro?
Well, I since the college is out, been on the college lately,
Okay,
and I actually was talking to Andre Watts. I was
okay.
talking to him the other day because I told him I was like, man, they done brought me out of retirement, man. I remember I used to run through the dorms up in that
You
perk,
did, man. You did.
and stuff. And he was like, "Man, you only ran the downstairs. The upstairs was built different and stuff." I was like, cut that out." But I'm on the college right now. I play Apex. I kind of gave up on Call of Duty, man. I just got tired of playing Call of Duty, and I play uh I play 2K still.
Right, right,
I got into mobile games and stuff. So like, the games like League of Legends and all
right,
that stuff.
right.
But I play this one game called Smite,
Okay.
Battleground Gods
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stuff. And it's this new game that just came out for the first Descendant and stuff. But I when I was in college and stuff, I just stuck to shooters and sports games. That's all I played
Right.
and stuff. So you get with the Call of Duty, 2K, and the Madden and all, and the college. That's
Mm,
all I would play. But as I got older and stuff, once I got to the league and like I started getting more into playing online, and I was meeting other people and stuff, and then those other people was getting me to get outside my comfort zone on the gaming,
right,
and
right,
I started venturing off to like different types of games and stuff. And ever since I did that, man, like my gaming, kind of just grew.
right. Man, what are you PC? I heard you say Smite. So are you PC, Xbox, PS5?
Right now I got the PS5 and Xbox, but I am in the process of building a PC right now.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, what specs is it gonna have?
Um, See, I can't remember the whole ordeal because I'm buying a pre-built one,
Okay.
but I'm changing the more important parts and stuff. So like the graphics card
Right,
and
right.
some pieces in the motherboard and all that stuff.
Hmm. Man, yeah, I was just talking. I don't really know what I'll be talking about. Yeah, man. So man, add me, bro. I got my PS5 downstairs. My gamer tag is Corian12. So yeah, add me on that so we could link up and play something, bro. I really don't be gaming as much as I want to, and then I'm about to go back to work starting next week, but
hmm
add me back, man. So before we get up out of here, man, what are you doing now for a living, man? What's going on with
Well, I'm about to be getting into coaching down here in my hometown
you? Okay,
and stuff. I was offered this place spot to coach,
okay,
and is at this Christian Academy private school,
yeah,
and I was supposed to be starting because they're still trying to get me I might be teaching too as well.
okay,
They're looking for me a teaching spot at the school, but I'll be coaching there next month when
nice,
school starts back up.
yeah, man. You saying that reminded me. Oh man, it's I'm drawing a blank. Devin. What was Devin's last name?
Uh, um, it wasn't Howard, was it? Or
Nah, ooh
uh,
man, the
my
jump
big
like six
tall dude,
six though.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
6'8", 6'9".
yeah, 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 yeah. Bruh, me and him worked together, man. We were in Jackson, bro. Like I was there at the school, and then he started interning there.
Hmm.
And then the next year, like So that was the spring semester. Then the next year he started working and coaching there. I was like, man, Devin. He was like, yeah, bro, we back here. I'm back here, man. They got this position as the I want to say he was like the psychology teacher, bro. Like they had him teaching real classes, bro. Like I was like, oh, you teaching, bro. Like, yeah, man. He was teaching all them international baccalaureate classes and stuff. I'm like, okay, Devin, you earning your stripes for real, bro.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. And he was I think I want to say he was the offensive line or defensive line coach. I can't remember. I really didn't associate with the football team there, but I know he was coaching one of those two.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I didn't know he was coaching.
Yeah, man. I think this is probably about his third or fourth year in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, let's see. Everything else going good with you?
Yeah, man. Everything else good.
Good.
I keep in touch with some of the guys and stuff. Especially we in this group chat on Facebook
Okay.
and stuff. So every now and then I get in, I start trolling everybody and stuff. Just you know how I do, man. I get
Oh,
in
of
there
course.
and ruffle up some feathers and all that. Me and Keem, we stay in touch.
Yeah.
Who else? Me and Mosley, little AJ
Yeah.
and stuff, and Irvin.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, those guys right there, man. Irvin, Mosley, and little AJ, man. Like those guys, when I first got up to Baltimore and stuff, man. I was flying them in like every other weekend and stuff. And then they came to my crib that I had bought in Alabama. We was chilling out there, riding four-wheelers and doing all types of stuff. Took them to some of the games, took them to, the A-Day, the little spring game in Alabama.
Right.
We was getting it in, man.
Yeah. Man, hey, tell all them jokers, man, hey, hit me up for the health of it to get on this podcast, man. I need more content, bro. Hey,
I'll definitely hit them boys up.
yeah. And,
Yeah.
and tell them I'll even let them get the TC special, man. They ain't got to put their face on the camera if they don't want to.
Oh man, I didn't know I had to do that. I
Oh, no,
would definitely
you good.
did that.
You good.
I thought I was looking. I was like, where my camera at?
It should be in the bottom left corner.
Bottom left.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see it now.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I definitely would if video, man, I definitely would have did the video.
Yeah. Man, it's all good, bro. Hey, man, talk on everything I want to talk about. So you about to? Do you know? Do you? I'm assuming they're gonna be having you at defensive line, right?
Yeah, D-line,
Okay.
but I'll be D coordinated too as well. I think that's what he was looking for me to play.
Oh,
I
nice.
mean, take over because he was the head coach. He was head coach and defensive coordinator and stuff. And plus, he's like the athletic director as well.
Yeah, man. Hey, DM me the information, man, so I can keep up in contact with all that, man. I love seeing everybody excel, bro.
Of course, yeah. I'll let you know that.
All right, man. Drop any socials or anything like that you want to mention, bro. And so the folks can follow you and keep up with you. And you got any predictions before we get up out of here for football, college or pro?
Ooh, college. It's tough. It's tough right now to predict college now.
Yeah.
And I'm me, played at Bama, so I'm always ride with Bama.
Right.
And I can't go against the tide, man.
Right. Right.
Can't tide. On the NFL, I would say either Baltimore going to the Super Bowl. You either gonna see Baltimore or it's gonna be some tough teams. The NFL gonna be real tough
Right.
this upcoming season. But you might see Baltimore or you might see Detroit, because Detroit looking good too.
Okay. All right, Baltimore or Detroit, and then of course you went with Bama. That's no surprise there.
Yep.
All right, man. Hey, this has been another episode of For the Health of It. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on whatever streaming platform you're listening to us to, and follow us also on YouTube and Instagram. I'm your host, Corey K-Pad Paget. TC, thank you for coming on.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me on, man. I had a good time.
Thank you.